Welcome back, everybody, to my Minecraft Let's Play. And we're inside a dragon. And outside is some creepy dude that won't look right. Don't laugh, it's been a trial with this head. I did make his arm a little bigger, but I don't know. This is gonna take a while. It wouldn't be so bad if I could build it from this far away, but I have to keep coming over here, look at it, trim some blocks, go back up. And I just made his head that color. It was white, and he looked totally ridiculous, but if his hands are gonna be this, his face has to be that color. Unless he's weird. She is pretty weird right now. Can't deny that. And the whole problem is he's too small, even though he's ginormous right now. Would I stop? Alright. Great, I'm stuck. Good. Yeah, his mouth has been... I just don't... I want it to look angry or threatening, but... Yeah, okay. I mean, it's open. Thought about giving him some of these teeth. I was like, yeah, that would probably... Oh, hey, if all else fails, we'll have to do what we have to do. And I'm trying to make it three-dimensional instead of flat like that. But it, like I said, a lot of the stuff, you gotta look far away for it to look good. And far enough away is not to the side to the side. I at least got to trim this arm back. I thickened it, and I think that's one of the problems. Because now the staff is 4 blocks thick. 2 by 2. But I don't know. See, his arm goes this way. The other elbow's right here. Moves up here. Now his shoulder is pretty much... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna have to mess with it some more. I don't know. We have to... The main problem is there are... I can't think of a brown block or a darker color block that I can use slabs and stairs. Can't use wool. Can't use cement. Can't use that terracotta block. Because you can't make stairs and steps with them. Which is ridiculous. But we're going to make this work no matter how long it takes me. If it takes me 1,000 episodes, we are going to get this done. And I promise it won't look like that. Oh my goodness, look at it. I can't wait to get this done. It looks like an eyesore now. Well, I'm going to go ahead and continue on this. And I actually want to do some fishing, so we'll be doing some of that too. I'm going to go mess with this, and I'll be back. What? I'm not doing anything over there. You're crazy. Super normal. Okay, this is what I got so far. Now, it doesn't look too bad. Actually, it just needs to be a little bit more three-dimensional. But once you have it nice and flat like this, you can just back up the blocks you want. Since I can't really come forward anymore, I'm going to have it go back. If that makes any sense, I'll show you. Like some of these perimeter ones around his face, these blocks, I'm going to set them back one, along with the edges of his arm and his side here, just to give it a more 3D effect. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep like all these blocks, but this is going to be the design basically, because there are better blocks I can use. I just don't have them right now. Now you see how his arm's like this? I'm going to have another block right here. Let's see. Oh, of course. Okay. I have to keep knocking down my scaffolding because I can't get a good look at it unless I see it from a distance, and it's always in the way. No, that's not. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I'll probably put another one right there, and then I'll have it go back around up the other side. Should be enough room at least for his body where he won't break out the back end of this mountain. Still need to fix his arm a little bit. It's too flat. But I wanted to get the length of his arm and his body and his head done. At least the shape of it. I guess the mouth, that's about the best I'm going to get for the mouth. Do that. Because then it would only be 2, but then that's only 2, so it doesn't matter. I might experiment, but there aren't very many stairs that would fit for a color of his lips and teeth. I did have these composters I was going to use for his nose, but you can't put them upside down, so, or you can't even put them sideways. So I got brown glass in there right now. And while I thought of that glass for that part of his nose, I was wondering what it would look like if I surrounded him in glass. Like the colors I use for his body and his head, I would get that same color as glass. But I don't know, I might not have enough room for it to look good, because then it would start poking out, hitting its portal. Well, that was one idea. Or I could just replace it entirely with colored glass. I'm not sure how that would work. Maybe if I used like light blocks to make a bone frame of them, and then use colored glass to surround that in the shape of his body here. That actually might work. I don't know. It was just something I just thought of while I was figuring out what to do with his nose, because right now he looks like a pig. Alright, we're back. And I have tweaked our little thingy here. Now I just added this. It doesn't look too bad. Still missing something. Something to give it that flair. Now, I'm not sure about this. Yeah, I don't know if I should make it this 2x2 or if it should just be one. I mean, it really wouldn't matter, but... I might have to go with probably one, and I might even just use black concrete. Maybe I'll use black coal blocks. That might look good too. I don't know. We still have to mess with that. I went ahead and shortened his arm a little bit. Sunk in his fingers of his hand. Took this white block back one. Well, that was something. Now our guy, I just don't have enough room to make him look the way I want him to. Get out of here. That's right. No, I don't want your meat. Try to give him the long beard too. I mean, it wouldn't look bad if we could see him far away, but at this distance, you just can't see him far enough away where he would actually look good. But it is basically how I'm gonna have it. Now, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do behind him or what I'm gonna do with his lower half. I was thinking about having it go into the ground and I could like complete his whole body. But if I do that, that'll be another time. I'll just, from this floor right here. Oh, come on, lag. From this floor right here and up, I'll do what you'll be able to see. And maybe later on down the road, I'll complete the bottom. I guess it might just look a little weird because I haven't finished the back of it and you can see it up close. Like this is just the front. He's gonna have a roundish kind of head. Like it's gonna be pretty three-dimensional. Maybe that'll help because it just looks a little flat to me. I don't like this design, but you can't see that design if this was farther away. Like, and as you see, I already hit the top there. I can't go any higher. Alright, we are back, and I got a little bit more done. This is definitely a too small of space, though, but I'm going to make it work. Now, I went ahead and lined the background in blue, because I want it to be like a sky. I'm probably going to put some sort of light block up there to make a sun. Maybe some yellow glass. Depends how much room I have to work with. Overall, the shape of them is not too bad. I still feel this forearm right here is too long, but I'm gonna let it slide because I can do that. Now I gave him a little beard, but I don't know if you can tell it is because I have his collar going around it. It looked funny if I didn't have the lining of his collar right there, so I changed it. I'm gonna be doing little changes to this off and on. Not sure. I experimented. This is coal block and this is black cement. Still messing with that, but I am moving it down to just one block. So, you know, it'd probably look good is netherite blocks, but you know, yeah, I don't. To get even that many would take forever, especially since I haven't mined for any. Since the nether's pretty scary right now. That's another thing. I don't go to the nether because I don't want to have to put it on peaceful to go there. So until I figure out my plan of action, I'm kind of staying away from it right now. So I at least want to have fun. I want to try to have it on hard with everything I do. Except when I'm dealing with these villagers. And only in this village. Anywhere else, I don't care about the villagers, but just bring them back. Now, I don't know if I like these layers, or if it should be flat. Or if this roof should be black, and this blue. I guess it really doesn't matter. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. So I can't put too much detail in it because the details aren't in a big enough area where it would actually make a difference. It'd still look blocky. Kind of like his face. I just want to see it from a good angle, but I can't. Come on. Oh, and these darn fences. Ow. Darn that bridge. See, everywhere I try to look at it. There we go. Right here. This is cool. Fine. Nice. Stop shaking. Stop. Fine. No, stop. Yeah, I guess it'll do. Why not? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead, finish this up, and we'll go do some fishing. Maybe think of something else. I don't know how much time we'll have in this video, or how long I'm gonna make it, but I'll be back. Alright, we're back, and I went and finished this up. I think I'm probably 80% happy with it. There are a few more details I need to put into it, but overall it's not looking bad. But I want to take a break from it. I could probably spin these a little bit more, and they're a little off if you can tell. Like this one goes down a little bit and this one's straight. That one gets covered and you can't see this one because the hand's in the way. Other than that, it's not looking bad. Alright, let's get to a higher vantage point. Now I think the best place I found so far is up here to look at it. The dragon does look awful angry from this view. Alright. Like I said, I'm about 80% happy with it. I definitely gonna tweak it some more. But I don't think it looks too bad for my first try. Alright, well, I guess that is done enough. Oh yeah, that beam would definitely hit him. Let's see. Jump up there. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for this little project we got here. I got it done a lot quicker than I thought to. Because as long as it took me to clear this mountain out, I thought this might take a while, but it actually didn't. Cool. Alright. Well, we got that weird thing out of the way. I do have some dirt. Let's go ahead and cover this. Alright, we are back, and I am gonna tear this bridge down. This bridge has lived long enough. I really need to get a better axe. This doesn't even have efficiency on it. Alright, we got that out of there. Now I'm thinking probably a dark oak with spruce in the middle. That'd probably look alright. Okay, alright. Oh, I kind of want dark oak fences for the side. It only needs to be 2 blocks, so maybe one more. Alright, do this. Oh, is that not the same level? It's not. Oh, what the heck. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, that does look a lot better. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. A lot better than it did. Probably gonna get rid of that dirt under here. Cool, that'll work for now. Alright, where else am I gonna go? I'm gonna go hunt for something else to do, and then we're gonna go do some fishing. I'll be back. Well, I'm over here at our house at the pier. I think since I have this wood on me, I'm gonna use some of it to decorate this. Went ahead and made this and this. Now, does that look okay? Wait, am I using two different ones? That's spruce. And that's dark oak. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to pick one. I don't know, maybe that... Well, it does go with the pier. But I'd have to do it up here too. I don't feel like climbing right now. And there's no windows in here. I just realized that. I don't think it fits though. That's the thing. Okay, that does look a little better. Uh-oh. Lightning. Yeah, there's not enough room for windows. I guess stop making houses like this, where the side from the door to the wall is only 2 blocks, because you need a middle one for a window. Otherwise, it looks retarded. Oh. Oh well, they don't get no windows there. I'll put some here, though. Guess I'll make some more benches. Okay, this don't look too bad. Should I make another one? Really? Hey. Hey. I swear, you better not even think about dropping in that water. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Get some plants. Maybe I'll put a bush on each side and some sort of potted plant right there. What the heck are you doing in there? And another one. Oh my god, now I gotta mob proof these for my security. Okay. We definitely have a little, I should just make it 3 block and drown them. Jeez. Alright. Whatever. Actually might look better with a spruce table. Yeah, there we go. Looks like I'm gonna need another trapdoor. I don't think this matches this, though. And that's too close. Did he just walk up my stairs that is actually chairs? Get his footprints all over my stuff. Can you not? I don't want to have 3 of you in here. Do I have any dirt? I do not. So I cannot save you guys. Can't believe I'm gonna have to fence this off. Tell you what. Alright. Alright, well, before we end this episode, let's do some fishing. Yeah. See if we can catch something good. We go ahead and speed it up, but we'll do... I don't know how long I'll do it. For enough time? Is that a time? It should be. Well, we haven't caught much of anything, really. Had about 100 good casts. I guess I'll stop once this stuff despawns. Okay. We'll do a couple more. I don't ever have any luck fishing here. Like when I caught my mending book, I was over on the other side. Hope we're gonna have to do this again though. Fishing rod's no good. I guess I can combine that with my new one. Now this one's almost dead. As soon as it breaks, it's over. Can't repair that no more. Oh wait, I need that. There we go. Do I have shears? My sheeps. I don't even know if I showed you guys this. I made it real quick. What's this? Why is there a hole here? I thought I had some wool in here. I must have taken it out. Yeah, I had to have. Oh, this is so annoying. I don't remember doing that though. Alright. I guess I can go ahead and end this episode first. I want to do in the next episode, but I have wanted to go find a desert. And to actually find one and not come back without one, though. I'm not sure how I want to do it, though. So, it's probably not going to be next episode, but that is one thing I definitely want to get done. I think in between episodes, I'm going to go around and add little knickknacks around here. Finish this place off, block off the places for these iron golems to stop getting stuck in the water. Well, I guess we'll end the episode here. Oh, I need to tweak it, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It will work. Well, I thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.